Hello, hello, hola, and bienvenidos. Privet. Hallo. Guten Morgen, or whatever. Oh, hello and welcome to HODL Harmony, where the beat of the blockchain meets the rhythm of riches. Are you riding this crypto wave with me? I am Tom Durante with a new camera view. The Maestro Cam. Maestro Cam's way down there. I'm looking at my cool computer, and there's somebody in there. Who's that? Oh my god. We'll get to him in a minute. I, Tom Durante, the Maestro, am but a humble crypto enthusiast who got into this wild world back in 2020 with just a GPU mining rig and a passion for passive income. He's all right in there. He's helping me keep it all clean. He's waving. You can't really see him, but he's waving. That's his arm up. I'm pointing at my screen that you can't see. That's his arm. He's waving. You can't really see it. Anyway, that was just a little fun I was having earlier. I'm bullish on Bitcoin and Cardano, but I also like taking profits with other coins. With my music background and my background music, I bring a unique vibe to breaking down the crypto economy. Think of it as a soundtrack to your hodling journey. Here on HODL Harmony, expect daily videos with market updates, simple technical analysis to read the charts, wallet guides to keep your coins safe, stories from my ongoing mining journey, and practical crypto tips. Whether you are new or a seasoned hodler, I'm here to learn and grow with you. I may be a few years ahead of you on your journey, but I am no expert. As always, do your own research if you want to help out the YouTube algorithm and help this channel grow. Please do a couple of things for me. Number 1, hit the like button. Whoosh. Number 2, smash the subscribe. Whoosh. Number 3, poke the notification bell. And number 4, share this video with people that you know. And maybe even people that you don't know. Alright, yep. Little Tesla guys in there. Ooh, nice reflection on the screen over here. On the glass. But yeah, I'm just trying to change it up. And as you can see, we are surrounded by Bitcoin. Everywhere you look, there's something Bitcoin related in this room. It's like I'm manifesting it in my dreams, in my realities, in my daily life. Bitcoin called. Will you answer? Anyway. That was fun playing with those old phones. Now I've got one sitting here in case I want to play with it. Also, I've got my Zelda Triforce. It's taped together because it is a puzzle that falls apart very easily. And I brought my Avalon Nano keychain up here. Leave that up here. And random guitar picks and stuff. Let's see what else. I think that's it. That's about it. Anyway, here we are on this magnificent Wednesday. We've got some news to get into. Oh, I just reconnected everything. Why does it do that to me? Why, oh why does it do that to me? Is that even Cardano? Yes, it is. I'm just looking at my charts before I bring them up because I would prefer it if they were all up and ready to go, which is what I had already done. And I got a nice little mouse pad up here. It's a nice block of wood. I think we're ready to go. What do you think? As always, as I get going here, I'm going to go off onto different topics. We had talked about revitalizing and reviewing the crypto exit strategy. Just as a recap, just to make sure that we're all on the same page there. So remind me about that. And put anything in the comments. I pretty much see all of them, but sometimes I miss one or two. So if there's something I forget to get to that you wanted to talk about, please let me know, and we'll look into it. I don't know what those people were talking about the other day. Proof of transactions or whatever. I'm not sure that was real. I don't know. Are we living in the Matrix? All right. So the title today, provided by Grok, is BTC reclaims 106,000. Did it? I don't think it. Yeah, okay. I guess it kind of did. I guess it kind of did. I was like, Did it? I didn't want to put that as the title because I guess it kind of did, but it's not really reclaimed anything. Here's a fresh roundup of 10 top crypto news stories for your HODL Harmony livestream on Wednesday, June 4th, 2025. Tailored, like my suit, to today's developments based on the latest available information from web sources and posts on X. I've also included the top 5 crypto gainers and losers for June 4th, based on market data from posts on X and web sources. These stories and market movers capture market recovery, regulatory developments, and security concerns to keep your audience engaged. Captain Picard. Bitcoin reclaims 106,000. Does it though? It makes a lot of sense, Fuzzy. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, basically, that's kind of the goal. You know, I want to enjoy it and I want to, live off of it and things like that. But yeah, it's definitely, we are building what the next generation will enjoy. But isn't that how it goes? You create the wealth for them and they do with it what they will. Who knows? That's why I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can. Because I don't have kids right now. Bitcoin rose 0.9%. Woohoo! Hold on to your hats. To 106,000. Did it though? Did it actually? Am I watching my own live stream? Is the question. That is the most important question. Am I watching my own live stream? Looks like I paused the other one. Anyway. There we go. Now I'm watching it. Aren't you excited? All right. So up to 106,000, recovering from $104,300 low, as the Federal Reserve, hints at policy easing boosted sentiment. Yeah, okay, we'll see it when we see it. Per posts on X, Signum Bank's June 2025 outlook noted a tightening BTC supply, eyeing price surges. Aren't we all? BlackRock's $655 million crypto move. BlackRock transferred $560 million in Bitcoin to Coinbase Prime and acquired $95 million in Ethereum, signaling institutional confidence in Bitcoin and ETH. All right. XRP outperforms with 2% gains. XRP climbed 2% to $2.24, aiming to break 2.62 cents resistance, $2.62 resistance, with analysts highlighting June 4th through 6th as a potential bottom before an upside. That would be great. All cryptos concerned. Binance CZ warns on BT reserves. Binance founder CZ cautioned about risks in Bitcoin treasury adoption, citing volatility and regulatory hurdles amid growing corporate interests. So he's warning. Maybe we'll see that on X. I don't remember seeing anything about that on X. Ripple denies $5 billion Circle bid. Oh. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse refuted reports of a $5 billion bid to acquire USDC issuer Circle, calming speculation about stablecoin consolidation. Okay, I think that was something that we reported on. I can go back and look. I think that was something I reported on yesterday. SUI refunds $162 million hack victims. Well, that's nice. SUI validators approved a $162 million refund for Cetus hack victims, restoring some trust after a $223 million recovery effort. Well, that's always good. Making it right. I guess even if it is at the expense of others, I don't know how exactly the refund works. JP Morgan offers crypto collateral loans. JP Morgan plans to let trading and wealth management clients use crypto-linked assets as loan collateral, a major step for institutional adoption. Yes, indeed. We were talking about crypto loans. That was a big topic at the Bitcoin convention, from what I heard. Trump sons distance from crypto wallet. A Trump-branded crypto wallet announcement was muddled after Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump distanced the family from the project, raising scam concerns. I promise I can read. Distancing the family from the project, raising scam concerns. So anything with the name Trump on it, people will typically throw their money at, but beware, just like anything else, it may not be legitimate. Number 9, Ethereum ETF inflows hit $109 million. ETH ETF saw $109.5 million in net inflows on June 3rd, with BlackRock and Fidelity leading, while BTC ETFs added $375.1 million. And the last one, number 10, crypto kidnapping surge. Oh my gosh. A rise in wrench attacks. Targeting crypto holders, including a New York kidnapping case, underscored physical security risks. You gotta be careful. I'm taking a risk just coming out on YouTube, telling people that I have crypto. Is it a good idea? I don't know. I don't think so. But if you can remain safe, then do what you gotta do. But yeah, I would never give up anything, but at the expense of my life, I don't know. Only being in that situation would let you know. I would maybe give up something to appease them and make them go away. That's why you have things in multiple wallets and not all in one. I don't know. You can give them one that may be empty, and by the time they figure it out, they'll be gone. All right, our top crypto gainers. ZBIC Network, ZBCN Coin, up 15.73%. Continued rally on DeFi protocol upgrades. Anime Coin, okay. The anime token, 14.24% up. Gain from niche community hype. Not my cup of tea, but a lot of people are into it. LivePeer, LPT token, up 13.7%, rose on decentralized video streaming adoption. SPX6900, the SPX token, up 8.38%. Meme coin surged on retail momentum. And Quant, QNT token, up 6.44%, up on enterprise blockchain traction. All right. Our top 5 crypto losers. Do you smell that? It's Fartcoin, down 10%. Plummeted as meme coin hype faded. That one petered out. PopCat. The PopCat token, down 9.7%, fell on Solana ecosystem volatility. White Rock, the white token, down 9%, dropped due to low project traction. Bonk, the Bonk coin, down 4%, declined amid meme coin correction. And VeChain, down 4.3%, slipped on supply chain crypto slowdown. Well, that's unfortunate. VeChain, if it had any marketing, VeChain would do something. All right, some talking points for you to discuss in the comments below. Bitcoin's $106,000 recovery. HODL for 130K, or expect tariff turbulence. Are we done with that yet? Come on, let's move on. BlackRock's crypto bet, institutional bull run incoming? I sure hope so. XRP's push by the June 4 through 6 bottom, or wait for $2.62. Trump wallet scam fears, Trump coin doomed, or just a hiccup. Meme coin surges, DeFi and niche coins worth chasing. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. Let's get into our market update. Look how exciting it is. So exciting. It's going down. It did go up a little bit today. It was looking so promising with this wave. It was supposed to come back up, but it just didn't. So much for the South Korean president. So we are looking at $104,778.64 for Bitcoin. Right, and Cardano dropping as well to 66 cents, 0.66635. That's not good. We need at least 1,000th of a cent but it looks like it's on an uptrend, so I think we will see it. That looks like a local bottom. All right, we've got some new things to talk about today. I watched a good video today, and I've got some interesting things for us to look at as far as the mining is concerned. Let's expand this, okay, because that's almost irrelevant, I think, as far as this is concerned. So this is our Bitcoin hash rate. We're looking at 900 million. I don't know exactly what that means, because I'm used to seeing like the exahash and things like that. I'm not sure if that equates to the same thing, but let's find out over here, because I was able to see this. Okay, so the hash rate, let's see if I can see this graph. Oh, and I can. Look at me go. Okay, yeah, so it is. Oops. What did I just do? Reset zoom. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so that's what we're looking at basically. The hash rate here. Okay, so that is what is it today? Let's do this. Yoink. Okay, that's a little bit more legible. Okay, so we're looking at, yeah, about, what is that? 900, yeah, 900 million. So that is an exahash. So over here, so that's about what we're looking at. 900 million is an 900 exahash. See, 900 exahash. That's what we're looking at. So I was able to get into some of these. It doesn't let me look at everything, but I was looking at the difficulty. I want to start looking more at these. I wish I could make this into dark mode, but don't see any option for that. But I want to start taking a look more at some of these mining things. The technical analysis of the mining data. All right, so we've got the difficulty at an all-time high, basically. So this means how difficult it is. Why, hello everyone, Chris, welcome back. We're taking a look at some mining statistics. That's the word I was looking for. And I'm gonna see what other things I can look at with no account. I don't know, because it looked like it was pretty expensive to get in on this, but it looks like they're let me get in here and look at some things. Let me see if I can see some. Oh, what is that? Okay, so you have to upgrade to see that. Pi cycle top, they'll probably have that behind a paywall. Oh no, they won't. Look at that. Okay, so Pi cycle top, if we go back, let's go back to the last peak and see what we're supposed to see. Yeah, these crossing over or touching. Okay, we got that. The Pi cycle top, everybody talks about how it triggered for the first top and then it didn't trigger for the second top. This is a top indicator. So look how far apart they are. We are nowhere near anywhere near them touching. We got kind of close back here. That was in June last year. That's crazy. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. Yep, because then we hit all-time highs. So all-time highs here in March, March before the April halving. So that was about, that was about the closest we got in recent memory. So basically you see every time these get very close or touch or whatever, like if we were to zoom in right here, yeah, I mean they crossed over right there. So that is your cycle top, supposedly. So we'll keep a look out for some of this. I think that's all I want to look at right now. Minor capitulation risk, is it going to let me see this? Nope. Stablecoin supply ratio, let's see. Nope. That's all right. Maybe it'll be worth it for me to buy some of this. Stock to flow, I think, is a good one too. Oh no, an error has been reported. You haven't paid for anything, but you're trying to look at everything. So let me just go back. What is this? Number of active addresses. That's a good indicator. But yeah, I mean, look, it's just too much data, so we got to kind of zoom in on the last year. But yeah, I mean, look, active addresses have dropped. So this is interesting. It's all good. Getting distracted is part of life. Distractions are probably what make life worth living, I think. Especially if they're little kitties. Kitties are cute. Alright, let's see. Miners. I want to go back to my miner difficulty and hash rate. Okay, yeah. Okay, I couldn't look at many of the other ones, but looking at the hash rate, just to verify what I'm looking at over here. So I could probably take it off of here. Alright, and our weekly chart, we still have 4 days left, but we're looking at a down candle, but that's okay because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We rarely get more than 7 in a row. So we are long overdue, or it is just time for a red candle. That's that. So we got to do what we got to do on the week, and then we can continue to take off. Look at all the inflows into the crypto stablecoin market cap. So yeah, Bitcoin's down, stablecoin's up. Okay, and we'll continue to look at this, as blinding and white light as it is. All right, our fear and greed today is 55, staying in neutral position. We're starting to get some inflows back into the ETFs. Are these yesterday? Is that what this is? Yeah, actually 2 days ago. All right, everything else still seems pretty much the same. So let's check in with our trend data. I don't know if I uploaded this, but it is down. Down. Maybe up slightly from the last time? I'm not sure. Nevada, I mean, conference is over, isn't it? All right, let's check in here. Overall market cap staying, actually it dropped. It was 95 and now it's 2.083 trillion dollar market cap. So everything's kind of dipping down a little bit. Hopefully we get a reversal here. Let's check in with X. Oh, something strange is happening with the Bitcoin cycle. Look at that hurricane. That kind of doesn't scare me, but it's just like, oh God, triggering. Oh, look at that. That's a really cool picture. Money flowing into Bitcoin. All right, let us look at my bookmarks, because I did bookmark some, not a whole lot today. But the price, it's boring, people. Yep. Okay. That's a nice little thread. Okay, I saw this. I thought that was kind of cool. Facing the oncoming assault with the utmost of courage. I don't know what movie that's from. It looks epic. Come on, do something. Are you expecting your bid axe to ever find a block? Yeah, I don't have a bid axe. I have a nerd axe, but yes, I am. Do something. Cosmonaut says, what's stopping me from taking out a $100,000 loan, buying $75,000 worth of Bitcoin and $25,000 worth of MicroStrategies? The dividend will make the monthly payments. Why shouldn't I do this? Let's see what people say. A few points of clarification. This will be a personal loan. Nothing's on margin, so I couldn't get called. I could pay it off in full at any time without penalty. Don't over leverage yourself. That's never a good idea with Bitcoin. Buy what you can afford to not touch for 8 years. That is great advice. Prepare for an 80% drawdown multi-year bear market always. That is great advice. D.Dragon or whatever, Dragon Face. Capital Satoshi. So if you think about an 8-year timeline, that's your time horizon. That's the power of Bitcoin. The big if is if one can make the monthly payment. But he just said the dividends would pay the monthly payment. Tough to stomach. So yeah, so who knows? Did I not save any? I thought I saved. Oh, I guess I didn't. All right, let's be brave and let's check out. Kill Bill, get it? So Elon Musk is commenting on the stuff that is going on Capitol Hill. Maybe we'll just have a little short video today. Little guy's getting an eyeful of Michael Saylor. Yeah, that's kind of the sad thing right here. So this is kind of the whole point of crypto. Imagine working 9 to 5 for 50 years. I couldn't imagine it. And then the Federal Reserve prints 40% of the total money supply and inflates away 20 years of your work. Congratulations. You just worked for pretty much nothing. And that really sucks. Oh, Hong Kong officially accepts Bitcoin as proof of assets to apply for residency. Well, that's cool. I think I like Hong Kong. I had a student from there. Okay, great time with Prince Constantine of the Netherlands. Charles Hoskinson, hobnobbing. Agree or disagree? Holding 1,000 ADA will be very rare. Yeah, I think so, as time goes on. Cardano builders are running out of time to get their stuff together and perfect, secure, promote, and or launch. I know, that was cool, that video that I showed yesterday. That's kind of how I feel. Why do you even mine Bitcoin at home if you aren't actually profitable? You wouldn't get it. That's exactly where I'm at. We are reposting that. Inflation isn't a bug, it's a future. And you're the one paying for it. You take the red pill. The system is designed to steal your time. Bitcoin gives it back. You take the blue pill. You stay asleep. Trust the banks. Ignore the printing. Yes. That's funny. It's 2028 and you find the guy who told you to invest in crypto. Give him a big ol' hug. Every day I fail, but every day I try again. That's kind of the key. You know, every day this little froggy doodad cries himself to sleep with his little stuffed animal and his little pillow. But every day he awakes, arises to the challenge yet again. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. That's how you make it in life. You fail and you fail and you fail and you learn from things. But every day you get up and you try again. Before understanding Bitcoin, you say this is a scam. After understanding Bitcoin, almost everything else is a scam, basically. I like Voscoin. He's super funny. I choose you, Seal Miner. Adding Bitcoin miners to the Voscoin mining farm. He just can't stop. He just cannot stop buying Bitcoin miners. Good for him. Okay, 21's proof of reserves is live. Anyone in the world can now audit and verify that we own the Bitcoin we say we do. I saw him, Jack Mahler's talk. He was talking about, he was one of the ones talking about lending with Bitcoin. So that was pretty cool. Talk about flattening the curve. When are they going to flatten the curve of the U.S. national debt? Doesn't seem likely. And unfortunately, you know, that is a bipartisan problem. That's why I typically identify as a libertarian, but I kind of have to pick a side in Florida because we have a closed primary system, so I had to pick a side. But I traditionally see myself as a libertarian because both of them are really screwed up because of this, because they don't give a shit and they just keep printing money. Yeah. Oh, okay. What did we get? We got Joe Rogan talking about Bitcoin. Let's see. I mean, he likes to talk about Bitcoin.
What is money essentially right now? It's all ones and zeros, right? And what is the bottleneck? Well, the bottleneck is encryption, right? So that's how you protect people from stealing your ones and zeros. But what if it gets to the point where we're all using quantum computing? Well, then there is no more encryption. So how do we reconcile with the fact that everyone has access to everything all the time?
I don't think that's true.
I mean, how do we even enforce that? Like, what do you do about an even distribution of information, which is essentially wealth? Because information is numbers. Numbers are wealth. What is it? Where does it go? When there's no encryption, and essentially we're pretty close to that, right? Once quantum computing can crack encryption, which it will be able to do, it's all nonsense. Yeah, right?
It totally.
All those zeros that you have in your bank account, those are gone.
Yeah, these are all human constructs, and it's funny. The backup is always Bitcoin, which is I think uses like SHA-256 encryption. If you get quantum error correction, that's gone too.
That's gone too. It's all gone. Even our backup plans are shit.
Yeah. And Yeah, and then it's kind of the apocalypse or something, because at that point, if you're a human, you've been so caught up with just, basic subsistence.
I'm not sure how true that actually is. From what I understand, there's a way. I don't think quantum computing just equals no more encryption. I think there are quantum resistant encryptions, from what I've heard. What if I told you I already told you and you didn't listen? So many Matrix memes. Dang. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's a fairly straightforward fix and would just require people to update. They would just need to update their wallets to a quantum resistant Bitcoin wallet address, and then we would be fine. At least Bitcoiners would be fine. And I'm sure other cryptocurrencies would tag along with that too. Are you talking, you've heard that too about quantum computing, what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure Matthew Crater talks a lot about that. Oh, let me take a break here and go show you this. The reason why I started looking at some more mining technicals, statistics, thank you. Hope it never happens, but my dad always told me there's always a better drummer. That is for sure. That's something you definitely have to realize. There's always somebody better than you. And just to be clear, we're still talking about quantum computing, right? Like there's always going to be the next step, something that's better. I'm not sure that we're all going to be using quantum computers. I don't think it makes sense for every single person to just have a quantum computer. That doesn't really make sense to me. I think they will be in the hands of the government for a little while and things like that, and they'll get their usefulness out of them. But it doesn't make sense that there will be no more encryption just because quantum computers. Like, through the use of AI and quantum computers, wouldn't we be able to come up with a better way of encryption that is quantum resistant? I mean, it just makes sense that we'd be able to figure that out. So this video right here, I'm going to post this. Oh man, and I meant to post. Do I have that copied? I do. I meant to post that. That's my Discord for those of you who are not on there, but pretty much everybody watching is on there. So I'm going to post this video for you to check out. It's only 9 minutes. I'm not going to sit here and play it, but this is where I started getting the motivation to do some more analysis about the statistics from the miners. All right, so we've got the hash rate trend. All right, we look at that. That's going up. That's awesome. I like this music. This is a good one. I think it was getting stuck in my head too. It's a good sign. It means I'm onto something here. Okay, so this is like profitability for the miners. So when it gets hot, that means they're running really overvalued or something like that, and then they're gonna have to sell. And then here they're running really undervalued, if I remember correctly. I just watched it today for just one time, but it inspired me to pull up some of these metrics. That's the word I'm looking for, metrics. Okay, so the miner daily revenue. So right now we're averaging about $41 million in miner revenue a day, which is incredible. And if you look here, we're looking at 2021, the peak here, the double peak, 2017, the single peak, 2013, 2014, the single peak. So whenever we have a peak in the price is when we have, obviously, naturally, a peak in the miner daily revenue. And so we haven't really had that. We had a little bit of one here, right at the halving, basically. And you can see that here too. There's a peak right here during a halving. So right here during the halving, we had an incredible peak, which is when we hit the first time we ever hit an all-time high before the halving. So we did that. And then now we're just kind of stable, right? This is the new norm. This is down here. Down here. That must be a halving right there. But yeah, this is the new norm. So we have yet to have a peak in daily revenue for the miners. So that's incredibly encouraging. All right, miner reserves. Okay, so supply of Bitcoin. Kind of had a little peak right here, but overall downtrend in the last couple years. This is just 2 years. Okay, 2023, 2024, and you look right around here during the halving, it was pretty stable, and then had a little bit of a sell-off, accumulation, and a stable sell-off. So it's just good to look at this data. I'll bring this video up, if he updates it, and we'll talk more about it. Okay, let's see what he's got here. And that's why I'm posting the link to the video so you can actually go and give this guy a watch and check out what he's actually talking about. I'm just kind of regurgitating what I understood from it. This is the Bitcoin price up here. The total flows. So some of these things is what I was trying to pull up on Glassnode, and it would not let me without paying. So I think he sells some kind of indicator suite or whatever. He talks about that at the end. So let's see. So yeah, so March, around the halving, we had an outflow, I believe. Total flows. I think that's an outflow if it goes up, inflow if it goes down, and another one here as the price was peaking. So we're kind of stable. And I think that's the overall assertion here, was that the market is not in a crazy accumulation stage or a crazy blow off top. It is just stable, which is good. It's kind of boring, but it's good. So the minor position, the higher this goes with a peak, and the lower this goes is with a bottom. Okay, so we're basically just rising up from the bottom. We had a nice little peak when the price hit some all-time highs right here around the halving and around our all-time highs, but now we're just kind of stabilizing. And so when we get up into this range and above 2, that's when we get our blow-off tops. And when we get down here, that's when we get our bear market bottoms. Okay, and then this one was a really good one as well. If my stuff wants to load, there we go. Okay, the Uphold multiple. This was a good one. So this is a further back. This is a 5-year timeline here. And so we can see during the peak, 2021, they are above 2.5 and they are oversold, and that is the peak of the market. And then down here during 2022, this is where the bottom of the market was, and it is at around 0.5 on the Uphold multiple. Okay, so the mining really has a lot to do with the price. So that's why I don't ignore that. It's a huge part of what my ethos for Bitcoin and things like that. It's incredibly important. Right now, I am still desperately trying to get my node up and running. It was up and running, and then it gave me an error. So since I'm doing it all myself, it's not as plug and play as I would like. So trying to get that figured out. And I'm currently re-indexing the blockchain and copying it onto my other drive so I can get 2 nodes going. So that's what I'll be working on the rest of the night. I think it's probably time for me to sign off. But overall, the market sentiment here from these metrics based on the mining, the rising hash rate and stable daily value or something, show miner confidence and solid user activity, fuel for continued upside. That's very encouraging. Miners are earning well, but not excessively. So their earnings are around 41 million. They show strong fundamentals, but we are far from the overheated levels seen in the market tops. Far from market tops. No stress signals from miners for now. So reserves are falling steadily, flow is stable, and MPI and Uphold are neutral, suggesting a healthy, balanced market. Okay, and then this guy has an indicator suite that you can buy or whatever. So this is On-Chain Mind. I actually just subscribed to him, and we're gonna see if they can help us out in our continued journey here. But I think that's gonna about do it. Look, we got a nice little turnaround here. Everything's turning up and down and around. Say goodbye, Tesla bot, the Maestro Tesla bot. Alrighty, friends. That's going to about do it today. We're going to cut it a little short, but that's okay. It's just one of those days. We got to just get in, get out, do our thing, and we're going to have a great night. If you want to continue joining the conversation, we'll continue If you want to join the conversation, it will continue on Discord. Be a part of that. If that's something that you want to do, you should do it. It's free. It's fun. We got a lot of cool people in there, and they would love to talk to you. So do that. If you want to help out humanity, which is quite a laudable goal. You just posted the Discord or that video? What do you think? Anyway, if you want to help out humanity, a couple of things that you should do. You should, going to continue to do that. Oh, post in the Discord on your X. That'd be cool. Grow this community. Be a part of the community at large. It's so much fun. We have a lot of fun in there. And I think it'll start to pop off here as the market starts to pop off as well. So, if you want to help out humanity, please be kind and respectful to this person in the mirror. Truly the only person who matters. Number 2, be kind to other people. Even if they don't deserve it, it really messes with their head. Number 3, be respectful to all earthlings, big and small. Oh, there you go. The live. Okay. I do want to experiment when I have some time to really sit and think and figure it out. I want to experiment with going live on X. I've been really neglecting my Rumble. I need to just sit and transfer all of the stuff, and that's a lot. Transfer some of the stuff that I've been doing over to Rumble, because I'm on Rumble, but I haven't really been doing much on there. Although I'm already monetized on Rumble, so I should be doing some stuff on there. I should do that, but I have not had time. Now I do. Let's do it. And number 4, the most important thing that you should do for yourself is remember that your body is mostly water. Stay hydrated. Get your daily dose. Uh-oh. I think I lost a piece of gum that I chewed up. It fell somewhere. I'll probably step on it later. All right. If you want to help out, thank you. It's just naturally evolved from random things that I started to say, and now it's a habit. If you want to help out this channel, there's a couple things that you should do that I would ask of you, and not only would I ask, I will ask. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, smash the subscribe. Number 3, poke the notification bell so you get notified whenever I put out new content. Number 4, share this video, just like Chris was talking about. Share it with your friends. Share it on your X account. Share it on your Instagram. Share it wherever you think people might be interested in hearing about this content. And that's probably a good idea. I should probably post it onto my X as well. Number 5, join the Discord so that you can be a part of the conversation all day long. Because we have people from all over the world, right, Fussy? So our nighttime is their daytime. Hey, there he is. Have a good day. Good day, mate. All right, and the number 6 thing that you should do for yourself, for the universe, for the Bitcoin ecosystem, for the crypto economy, is have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.